Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to welcome you on CRTV News. We are receiving on the set today as guest the Mayor of Njombe Penja Council, Mr. Paul Éric KINGUÈ, who is an agent of development. With him, we are going to be talking development in the Njombe Penja locality, and most especially the difficulties that he has been facing since he took over this council, which he once was mayor. Mr. Paul Éric KINGUÈ, thank you very much for accepting to be guest on the, CRTV News.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Now, how is the council of Njombe Penja faring since you took over as mayor?
Since I came in the head of the council, I must say that it's too difficult. It's naturally difficult because of some problems that I met concerning our natural products like career and so forth. So when I took things in hands, I decided to go straight to my idea of development. But I met a very big problem with people who used to come and exploit my locality. There are too many private people exploiting my locality, what we call career. More than 10 companies exploit my career, and I cannot accept that illegally. Normally, when you have so many natural resources, the council must be one of the best or one of the rich council in the country. But it's not the case. The real situation now is that my council is too poor. But private people are so rich because exploiting this council. Now I decided to change things because I will never accept that anymore. Since the head of state thought about decentralization, we must go ahead with this decentralization. We cannot leave some people decide on our place. We must decide. The mayors have to decide. And in Njombe Penja, I said, nobody can come here anymore to collect my quarries and make it in my place. Nobody. 2 months ago, I had a meeting with many private people who exploit the careers. We talked about the new
dispensation.
Not the new law. Not we talked about the new law, but we talked also about the new approach. I told them that according to the new law, we cannot just wait for some few taxes that you used to pay before. We are the ones who have to exploit our career. They said they want to continue to do it. I said, okay, no problem. But things must change. We must change the contract. We must change our relationship concerning this matter. Since they left my office, I've never met them again. But what I see every day is that too many vehicles go out from my council with Pozulan, with my product. I want to put the end of that. But I was shocked when I decided to talk to these people. I was shocked to see the SDO. Takes the defense of those people. Normally, the SDO have to accompany the councils to the decentralization. You don't have to take to be in the same side with people who decided to destroy the councils. Now, what I need is to try to tell the head of state and the whole country that Njombe Penja is living in the frustration. My council is living in more frustration.
In terms of financial worth, in terms of the money that these companies are gaining from here, and in terms of what the council is losing, can you estimate?
It's a matter of billions. It's the matter of billions. That means per year, every company, private company in my council that exploit my carries, every private company gain more, not less than 1 billion. And it's too much.
And what does the company pay to the council?
The council don't receive substantial compensation, because if you want me to give you an example, there are some companies that pay just 800,000 per month. There are some companies that pay 800,000 per month. You have just one company that pay 1,300,000 per month. But after doing more than 150,000 per month, how can you explain that a company does 150 million per month and pay just 1,300,000 per month? How can you accept that? In a town like this, where everybody is in the poverty, how can you accept that? That is why I said I will never accept that anymore. For those people to continue to exploit my careers, what I will do, they have to sign a new contract. They have to sign a new modalities to exploit my careers. Otherwise, they will never do it anymore. Because these competence have been sent to the councils to exploit their career. Now my council decide to exploit according to the law our careers. We don't need those people here anymore if they don't decide to change. If they don't change, I don't need them here anymore.
So what are you going to do? What are you planning to do with immediate effect?
Immediately, by tomorrow, I will go to close all those careers with gates. I've built many gates already. Those careers will be closed because we cannot accept. Njombe Penja welcomes Mungo Division, and Njombe Penja welcomes all the civil servant and everything in the conditions that they come to work for the country. But if they come here to work to develop themselves, Mungo Division and Njombe Penja will tell them, you are not welcome here. Okay? Immediately, I will close all those careers. And what they will do, they will have to do, will be to go to the judge, the administrative judge, okay? And I will see which judge in this country will have thieves like those people to come and exploit my town. So, you know, we must avoid in this country frustrations. You know that in this country there are people who were more frustrated. And today there is a war in the country because of frustration. They don't have to frustrate people from Njombe Penja. Njombe Penja is a calm territory. And we are living here in the calm, peacefully. Those people don't have to frustrate my populations. Because if my population decide to fight against them, no one will be in security. They must leave this town or they must pay for what they have to pay. You cannot do 150,000 millions per month in Njombe Penja and give to the council 1.3 million.
Apart from the quarries of Njombe Penja, you said there are over 40 quarries in Njombe Penja. What other economic resources are there that the council depends on to survive, to develop?
The council have no purpose resources. There are many resources in Njombe Penja, but they are not the council resources. You have banana, you have pepper, you have all those things, what we call poivre de Penja. We have all those resources, but they are not the council resources.
They pay taxes to the council?
They just pay taxes, and those taxes are not enough to develop my locality. Those taxes are not enough to develop my locality. That is why we need to exploit our natural resources. And our natural resources are what we call in French, carrière.
Mr. Paul Éric KINGUÈ, Mayor of Njombe Penja Council, we were delighted to have you on the program.
It was a big pleasure for me. I'm too happy.